Hey everybody, welcome to SportsXcetera. Today's episode brought to you by DEZZ Designated Drivers. Make the smart choice this holiday season. Don't drink and drive. Call DEZZ. They will get you home safely in your vehicle. And by the Canadian Brewhouse in Mahogany. Check out their brand new Sunday night karaoke show hosted by yours truly. It's $6 pizzas, $5 highballs, $7 tankards of Hoegaarden. It's a good time. Come on down Sunday nights and check that out. And of course, Gator Sports Pub, where we record every single Saturday morning and bring the show to you every single Sunday after it's all been edited. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. It is almost Halloween, and we've got your Halloween parties. I'm going to be filling you guys in on all of that here in just a little bit, as well as you might notice I've got some pumpkins here with me. I'm going to be giving you guys at home the opportunity to vote for your favorite pumpkin. I've got 3 pumpkins left over from the pumpkin carving event that we did here at Gators the other night. We had a great time. A bunch of people came down, carved some pumpkins, and a few people, after carving their pumpkins, decided to leave them behind for us to decorate the bar with. And we're gonna let you guys take a look and vote for your favorite. And the winner just might win an additional prize based on your vote. All right, so don't go anywhere. That's all coming up in just a little bit. Before we do get into that, I want to talk about our Calgary Flames for a moment, because these guys are up and down and up and down and all over the place. And you know, the conversation I keep having with everybody is that it's still early. We're not even 20 games into this thing, so it's a little early to get concerned about anything, but I do have some concerns. And my biggest concern is not that we've lost some games, because the record doesn't necessarily indicate, right? We've lost, we've won, you know, so again, people say it's early in the season. My challenge is that the games that we've lost. All right, that game against Los Angeles, we got handily defeated. Same thing with San Jose. And you know what, it's great when we can come out and beat a team like Florida in overtime in a shootout. That's another thing. A couple of our wins have been shootout wins, which don't necessarily help us as much as a actual win for points on the board. But still, beating Florida and beating some of these teams out in the East, that doesn't necessarily help us when we start talking about playoffs and when we start talking about getting into the Stanley Cup, because let's face it, we have to be able to beat the teams in our own conference, which means that, you know, if we cannot pull it out against teams like Los Angeles, Anaheim, San Jose, Vancouver, and even Edmonton, who's been playing really fantastic this year, you know, Calgary's got to step it up a little bit. We've got to see our game step up, especially there's a few of our top players that, you know, seem to be making some big mistakes. You know, Mark Giordano being a prime example. He, you know, had a couple big plays, big goal against Florida last night. So, you know, it's hard, or not, how long, geez, the days are blending on me here, guys. But the game against Florida, Mark Giordano with a really, really nice tap in at the net there. But geez, you know what, does that make up for some of the turnovers at the blue line, turnovers behind the net? You know, we need to see these guys stepping up and playing the game the way we want to see them play, right? With that heart. You know, we can't play hard sometimes and then not play hard the rest of the time. So, you know what, that almost sounds like the rant. On that note, I'm going to take a bit of a break, but I do have some announcements about Halloween coming up, like I said, and I want to talk about football because the Grey Cup is coming up real quick. Do you think the Stampeders are going to make it? We'll find out. Make sure you guys are subscribed and commenting, because we got prizes to give away, including this awesome Calgary Stampeders t-shirt that's going to be going away in time for Grey Cup. And I'm going to just take a quick break and we'll talk to you guys in a minute, all right? Thanks so much. Halloween is here and we've got your parties covered. Head on over to yycparty.com and find a Halloween event for you. We've got pumpkin carving, costume contests, and even live music options. Plus, you can head on over to YYC Updates, where there's even more fun Halloween articles and events. It's all waiting for you at yycparty.com. YYC Party, it's where the party is. Hey guys, last week I was complaining on the rant about cold weather and how much I hate it. Well, today Look at this crap. It's like a blizzard. Are you freaking kidding me? How are we supposed to go out in skimpy Halloween costumes when it's cold like this? You know what? You guys are tough. I know you'll brave the elements anyway. Put on those costumes and come out to some costume parties, all right? Don't let this crappy weather get you down. That's the rant. Hey everybody, welcome back to SportsXcetera. Tyler here from Taz Entertainment. My man Chris is on extended medical leave. Chris, if you're watching, hopefully you're doing all right there, buddy. Look forward to having you back on the show. Like I said before the break, Halloween is basically upon us. We actually had a really sweet Halloween pumpkin carving event here at Gators there just the other day. And if you missed it, it's okay. I'm going to be giving you guys a chance to vote on some pumpkins later. I wanted to bring one pumpkin to your attention. This one here might be my favorite, even though it may not necessarily represent the best carving technique. This was Maz's contribution right here, and this is his Alice Cooper pumpkin. So congratulations, Maz, on the Alice Cooper pumpkin. I was impressed with some of the originality of people that came out. A lot of people brought their pumpkins home with them. Congratulations to Steve and Shauna for winning first place. They took $50 cash and a DEZZ designated driver gift certificate, so good for them. We've got some costume parties coming up as well. Of course, I record this on Saturday, so tonight for me is the Halloween party here at Gators. I sure hope you guys are all, we're all there, because of course this show's coming to you tomorrow after we do all the editing. If you missed last night's party, Halloween's not coming up till Thursday. You still got a couple more opportunities. We got karaoke at the Lighthouse on Tuesday evening. We've got, again, on Wednesday at the Stetson Village Inn, and then on Thursday, Halloween night, we're going to be running the finals for all of our locations. Top 3 costumes from every location gets to go to the finals at Red Crowns, where they will have a chance to win a VIP ticket experience courtesy DEZZ Designated Drivers. This gets you 2 tickets to any concert or sporting event in North America. So if you're excited about the possibility of winning that as a first place prize, make sure you get out and do some Halloween costume partying with us, especially if you think your costume is pretty sweet. We'd love to see you out competing with us. In terms of football, I do want to talk about football a little bit right now. I talked about hockey before the break. Grey Cup is coming up pretty quick. We're coming into November. Halloween means that Grey Cup is right around the corner. Right now, it's looking like we've got Hamilton solidifying that first place in the East Conference spot. Right now, things are a little bit up in the air still out in the West, all right? We are hopeful that Calgary is going to take it. However, they lost on Friday night, which is never a good sign. They play tonight against BC. This is an important one because Saskatchewan is like right there with us. So we cannot afford to lose any more games if we're going to take that first place seat in the West. And we want that because that gets us that bye right to that second round of the playoffs. And we're only 1 game away from that coveted Grey Cup. So hopefully you guys have been following along. Don't forget they got 35-cent wings here at Gators during every single Flames and Stampeders game. So if you're looking for a place to take in the action, it's all going on here for you. So I'm going to be watching closely, like I mentioned last week. In case you didn't see last week's episode, I did my happy dance. It was kind of ridiculous, but feel free to go back and watch last week's episode if you missed it, because it was fun. I'm going to Grey Cup with my brother and my father and our wives. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great, I've never been to a Grey Cup game, so can't wait. I'm going to definitely be checking out the CFL Horseman tailgate while I'm there. So if you're going to be at the Grey Cup game this November, then swing by the CFL Horseman tailgate and maybe you'll see me and we can say hi, and I'd love that. So guys, I am going to take a sip of my coffee because I got this awesome new to-go cup from Bear for my birthday. Thanks, Bear, I love it. I've been using it a lot. It's so funny. I was just thinking to myself, I need a new to-go cup. My other one had gotten wrecked in the dishwasher or something. It was leaking. And so it was on my mind. I need to get one. And that same day that crossed my mind, I walk into Gators and Bear drops this on the table and says, happy birthday, man. So Bear, I love you. Thanks so much for watching and supporting. And thank you for the cup. Guys, Don't forget, if you comment and subscribe, you got a chance to win some cool prizes like this here Calgary Stampeders t-shirt. I'm gonna be taking a quick break here, and then after the break, I'm gonna have some pumpkins lined up. I got 3 pumpkins, and I want you guys at home to vote for your favorite. I've got a special prize for the winner, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back to SportsXcetera. Like I said before the break, we have some pumpkins here. Most of the people from our pumpkin carving competition on Saturday took their pumpkins home with them, including our first place pumpkin, which we've got some pictures of the competition that you can see of our first place. Congratulations, you guys. Right here, I've got 3 entries. This here was actually our second place entry. Congratulations over there to Mel and Jamie for, actually I guess Jamie did most of the work on this one, so congratulations, all freehand. Can you believe that? Like, look at that, really impressive. I'm not artistic, I don't think I could do that right there, but that is their pumpkin right there. If you think it's the best pumpkin of the 3 before you, then fire off a comment and say Mel. All right there. Now this one right here, this one, you know, has not been holding up to the elements quite as well since we carved it the other day, but this is Stacy's pumpkin, and she didn't get it done fast enough to actually be entered into the competition because of course she was working, but she really wanted to carve a pumpkin. So here it is, this is Stacy's pumpkin, and if you like it, then go ahead, vote, and just say in the comments, just say Stacy, and Stacy can win the prize if she gets the most number of votes for her pumpkin. And then our final pumpkin, and I already kind of showed this one a little while ago. Over here, this is our Alice Cooper pumpkin, courtesy Moz. Great job, bud. I'm impressed. You know, you use the marker, and yeah, I see it. It's Alice Cooper. Congratulations. So, you know what? We had a ton of fun. If you guys missed it, we're hopeful that it can be an annual event because we really did have a lot of fun putting it on. And make sure you keep your eyes open on Facebook, Instagram, at yycparty, at Taz Entertainment YYC, and at SportsXcetera, right? We're everywhere. Make sure you're following along because coming up in Christmas time, we're organizing a few fun events, including we're going to be doing a gingerbread house competition. If you guys are interested in gingerbread houses, we're going to have our annual ugly sweater competition coming up and a whole bunch of other fun festivities. So make sure you guys are following along on social media. Make sure you subscribe to SportsXcetera here on YouTube, and do head on over to yycparty.com/Halloween so you can stay up to date on all the Halloween events that are coming up, and of course yycparty.com all year long if you're looking for the party here in Calgary. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you tune in next week when we are going to be giving you an update on where our Stampeders are sitting. Did they make it into that first spot in the West spot? I don't know. They played tonight or last night if you're watching on Sunday. A reminder again, 35-cent wings during every Flames and Stampeders game at Gators. Thanks so much to our sponsors, DEZZ Designated Drivers and Canadian Brewhouse with their new Sunday night karaoke show. Come on down and check it out with yours truly. Guys, have a great weekend. Have a very safe and happy Halloween. We'll see you next week.